Who's scruffy looking?
What is up, my fellow nerds and gangsters? Welcome back to the Spiffy Nerd Herder channel. I am Danny, and today we're gonna do another giveaway. But this time, it's not a poster for Shards of the Past. It is a page from the storyboards.
Okay, that is a good one.
Now, you may not think that's the coolest thing ever, but you're wrong. These are the storyboards that I personally drew. Then they were given to the storyboard artist. So this is the genesis of it all, baby. It all started with this bad boy.
From the beginning.
So if this tickles your fancy, all you gotta do is like the video, share the channel, not to win just because you love me.
You don't know me, and I love you.
And you need to comment below on what you would want your personalized message to be, and I will pick a winner in the next video, send it off to you, and you can cry with joy as you receive it in the mail.
Mr. McFly! Mr. McFly has just arrived!
Now, with that being said, let's talk about Captain Marvel. Let's giddy up.
Giddy up again.
In Captain Marvel, we learned that Marvel was developing a faster-than-light drive on Earth so the Skrulls could flee from the Kree. But what was the big deal with this faster-than-light drive? Clearly, they travel pretty fast in the Marvel Cinematic Universe since they can get from one side of the galaxy to the other pretty darn quickly.
Wasn't fast enough.
So, how is this literal faster than the speed of light engine created by Marvel different from what already exists in the MCU? Essentially, currently in the MCU, everything is achieved through what's known as jump points. Different jump points allow different access to different destinations. The closest jump point to the planet Earth for the Kree, at least the one they knew of, put them 22 hours away from Earth. But what was this type of faster-than-light travel? There's essentially possibly 3 explanations to what this is. Let me show you.
I'm listening.
So the first possibility for this faster-than-light travel and what it actually meant, and these triangles are starter stories, by the way. I do give art classes $30,000 a piece.
Shut up and take my money!
The first possibility is quite simply that it's legitimately just faster-than-light travel. That you travel faster than the speed of light in a straight line. There's no jump points, there's no disappearing and reappearing. It's quite simply, you straight up travel really, really fast and get away from whoever's chasing you.
They can't lose us, but they can keep at a range where our cannons are ineffective against their shields.
Now, Marvel was building this type of engine on a fighter jet, so it's very, very possible that this is exactly what she had in mind. The second option is like a pseudo wormhole travel, which is very similar to what we already have with the jump points, where quite simply, you travel, you go through a wormhole, and then you come out the other side very, very, very far away.
Geonosis is less than a parsec away.
So how is the faster-than-light travel different than what we already have in the films? Well, to start off, we know that mammals cannot do these jump points very often.
Ain't healthy for a mammalian body to hop more than 50 jumps at a time!
I know that!
We're about to do 700!
So it's very possible that the Skrulls really wanted to escape the Kree, that they needed a different method that would allow them to not utilize jump points, but to simply create its own wormholes, to create their own jump points, and to go wherever they want and not use established jump points.
I'm being told to blindly accept rules that make no sense.
Because right now, we don't really know how all of these jump points were created in the MCU. It's pretty apparent that the Kree can't quite simply create jump points at their willy-nilly. But they are established points that can't be moved. Some people know about some jump points while others don't know about them, and vice versa. So if Marvel created a plan to come up with new gates, all the better, because then that you can control when and where gates are created. Option 3 is a little bit different. It's the straight up, you disappear and you reappear. It simply teleports to a new location.
Beam me up, Scotty.
You don't pass through any points between A and B, you simply disappear and reappear. Remember, the basis for Marvel's research was the Tesseract.
The Tesseract is not only active, she's behaving.
And with the Tesseract, Thanos and all of his cronies quite simply go from jump to jump to jump to different locations throughout the entire universe.
Yeah, the cube is a doorway to the other end of space, right?
The visual of that kind of looks like a wormhole, so maybe we're talking option 2. I don't know. Maybe, who knows? And it will be really interesting to see now because Thanos, we know, still has the Space Stone, and that Captain Marvel is essentially the walking Space Stone. How will she come into play? Will she be able to track him like it's nobody's business because she can teleport or move faster than the speed of light just like he can? Will she be able to get one step ahead of him? Is she going to be like the ultimate spy for the Avengers and all of this? Maybe. So thanks so much for watching today, guys. It really means a lot to me. Please like the video, subscribe, share the shenanigans out of this channel so we can get some more views up in here. You know what I'm saying? But most importantly, please stay spiffy and don't do anything I wouldn't do twice.